Hello everyone. So in this video we will be creating this beautiful event management platform. Here as you can see you will be learning how to build this beautiful sidebar and also this beautiful drop down here as well, and we will be building this dashboard UI where you will learn how to build this modal and how to use this beautiful date input as well. Alright, and you will be learning how to use these different kind of buttons to use that modal, and this application is authenticated. So here you can click on sign out, and yeah, you are signed out. And if you try to go back, and as you can see, when you log out, you reach here, and when you sign in you come to here. Okay, now if I want to go back to this like auth.html, as you can see I came back here again. Okay, and if I log out, and here as you can see this is completely secure, and yeah, I have an option to sign up as well. When I register I will be able to log in with that credentials, and then I will be able to use my application like this. Okay, so here we'll be using local storage, so you will be learning the JavaScript local storage as well. Okay, you will be learning the Bootstrap modals and these inputs as well. You will be also learning how to use this font or some icons, and since this is the platform, this is mostly focused around desktop, so we do not really care about the responsiveness here. Okay, so yeah, this is all in this, so let's get started. Alright, so here we are. So I will first create index.html. Right? I will also create auth.html, and I'll create one like register.html. These three files I will create. Okay. Now in this index, first I'll go to this Bootstrap. So here you can see the examples only, but we don't want to see examples at first. Let's go to the documentation and copy this thing. Control C, Control V. Okay, and here let me just close that. Yeah, this one. And now we'll also copy this font awesome CDN. Copy the link tag, this all.min.css. This. Alright. Now what I will do is open with live server. So when I click this opens. Yeah, here. Alright. I will copy this same thing to these both pages as well, like this. Alright guys, yeah, so we have now configured our project and we are now good to go with the development of our application. So the very first thing that I will do is I will be developing the auth page. Okay, so here I will be writing auth.html here, and I will create a form basically. So let's rough all this, and .w100.d flex.vh100 dot justify content center. Alright, dot align items center. Okay, like this. Okay, I'm making changes to this index.html. Sorry guys. Control C and Control V, like this here. Okay, or rather I should give row. Okay, and here form dot call lg4 dot call md like 6 dot call 11. Okay, border border secondary rounded LG. Okay, padding, let's say 3. Okay, rounded LG is not working. MD, will MD work? Okay, so this is not working. In that case, what you should do is you should always see the border radius basically. So here you see that we have all these utilities, borders. Do we have border radius as well? Let's go to this borders at first. Rounded. Okay, rounded like this, and we can do it like rounded 3. This looks good, guys. Okay, now I will be creating one label for like email and email. Here input dot form control email. Placeholder will be enter your email, or maybe like test at LuckyReact like this. Okay, this one thing. I will copy this here for this password. Here also password. Here also password. I will give name as well, email, and you will know the reason why. And ID as well, email. Okay, here name, password, ID, password. Alright, so you click on these labels and you focus on these inputs. That is what happens. Let's clear the placeholder of this. Okay, like this. Now I will have a submit button submit class, and here sign in will be displayed, and btn primary. Okay, and mt4 or mt2 only, width 100 like this. Looks very good. Now here for this label I will add a class mt2. This is our form. Before this form, what I want to do is h2 dot text center, and here welcome to event hub. Okay, there is too much of gap. Why there is too much of gap here? Flex wrap. No, this will not work. Anyway, so let's debug that. Why there is so much of gap? What if I give deflex? And flex wrap. That does not work this way. Flex direction column. Okay, so this does not work. So again go to Bootstrap and see what are the utilities. Display this flex. And flex row or flex column. Now it works really good, guys. That is exactly what we wanted. And MB4. Okay, and FW bold. So why am I like making mistakes? So I'm doing that on purpose so that you can also learn when you do not understand anything or when you cannot get things to work, how you can check the documentation and make things work. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is our login page ready. Here I will add one more thing, ptag.my3 dot or yeah, simply like this, not a member, and a tag register.html register, like this. Okay, so it will move you to the register page. I'll copy all this and paste in the register page. Already a member, then move to auth.html and sign up. Oh, sorry, sign in. And here I will do sign up, and I will also insert one more field here. For this will be for username. Here it will be text. I'll copy, paste here, and placeholder is like username at 123 username. I click on register, so this appears. Okay, and here again I'll add class empty2 like this, and I'll change this text, join event hub, and get your meetings done productively, like this. Okay, so these two pages are ready now. What I will do is that now I will start implementing the functionality of this sign in and sign up. Here I will add a script tag. ID will be form here. First I will be doing the register action. Okay, here let's remove this action attribute. Const form equals to document.get element by ID form. Okay, so form dot add event listener submit e, and e dot prevent default means now nothing will happen when you click on sign up. See, nothing is happening. Go to sign in and click on sign in, the page is refreshing. Go to register, click on sign up, nothing is happening. That's what e dot prevent default does. And now const form data equals to, we'll be using a web API called as form data. New form data form. Okay, and here const name, or rather username, equals to FormData dot get username. Const email equals to FormData dot get email, and const password equals to FormData dot get password. CLG. Okay, I will not be making this object inside this console log. I'm creating a data. Const data equals to JSON dot stringify, or let's not stringify it right now, username, email, and password. Here is the data. That's it. I will inspect, and I will go to the console. I click sign up. You see nothing is coming now. Let's add this, and 1 2 3 4 5 6, like this. Okay, so yeah, all our data is coming, so this is absolutely working fine. And now what I will do is, if username or not email or not password, we will also trim so there is no space. Return, nothing will happen. Otherwise, localStorage dot set item, and before setting the items, I would want to retrieve the list of all the users, what all users are currently present. So const users equals to localStorage dot get item users, or maybe let, and I will show you why. Users equals to, if users are present, then JSON dot parse users, otherwise an empty array. So you are stringifying, you will be sending this stringified JSON. That's why you will have to parse that into a JavaScript object. Users dot push, or instead of doing that, make it more readable, what you can do is users JSON dot stringify users and data, like this. Now what we can do, window dot location dot href equals to auth dot html, like this. Okay guys, should we sign up? Lucky6400, this will be the email, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 password I'm typing. Sign up. Okay, got it. I save it. Now go to here and add a script, const user, or instead of that, what I will do is first I will handle the form only. I will be like copying all this. Simple. I will paste it here. Users we need to parse for sure. Now username we don't have, so we will not put it here. Also in the form you need to give the ID, so ID will be form. Okay, you have the name attributes. Do you name attributes you have? Yeah, so that's good. Here remove the username, and here you can put an error message. I have already taught you DOM manipulation. What I will do is I will be doing this, and I will be like const is exist equals to users dot find user, you know, user dot email triple equals to data dot email, and user dot password triple equals to data dot password. If is exist, then we will set the data, and we will move to this index file. Okay, like this. Now otherwise, alert bad threats. Should I click on sign in? You see that Lucky Jane like this, and sign in, and yeah, boom, you are now signed in, guys. You are now here. Test. So I will only be keeping this deflex class here like this. So our authentication functionality is now working fine. One more thing I want to do is that const is logged in equals to localStorage.get item user. If is logged in, window.location href equals to like this. Okay, and one more thing here, I will secure this as well. First I will paste it here, and now here script, if it is not logged in, then auth.html, sorry, so this is one. Alright guys, currently we do not have any logout functionality that we will be implementing later on. Now I want to show you one thing. Let it open. If I go to application, go to the local storage, and you see user and users like this. That is how things are working internally. Okay, so the authentication is now implemented. Now we shall start building our home page. Okay, so we will now be building our home page. Okay, so first we will build the sidebar, and this beautiful drop down as well. After that we will be building this thing. Okay, so here you also have that modal in the state input. Don't worry, we will be adding a few more things to this card as well. Okay, So let's go to this Bootstrap and let's look at the examples. If I click on this and go to the examples sidebars. Well, I want to select this one actually. So I will inspect. Let's go to the elements and okay. So yeah, I will just right click and copy outer HTML, and I will put it here. So refresh this. Yeah. Now here I go and VH100 position sticky. Okay. Now what about the icons? Also, home, dashboard, events, and subscription. So here, home, dashboard. Instead of orders, we have events, and here subscription. Okay. Let's remove this customers that we do not really need. Here, I can put my image Lucky6400, and here I will put like the same name. All right, this one, and this will sign out. Let me take the font of some icons now. Home, dashboard, events, and subscription. Home. I click enter. Just searching. Now, yeah, let's click on the free one because we only want the free icons. Copy the code snippet and yeah. This now for dashboard. This one maybe, yeah, chart line. Alright, and for events I'll be selecting calendar. Like this one. And for subscription I will select the money icon, this one, or maybe like this. You can select whatever you want. Alright, so as you can see, look at that. Here you see that for this nav link and text white, what I want to do is that text secondary. Yeah, why text secondary? Because this tab is currently active, that's why. Okay, sounds good. Now what about implementing the logout functionality? So here, this is the sign out. What I'll do is I'll give an ID like sign out. So here I will add an event listener. add event listener, click ABE and e dot prevent default and localStorage dot remove item user. So currently we want to remove this item, and this thing I will copy and paste it like this. So I click on sign out and I'm signed out, and now I'm signed in. So sign out functionality is now implemented. Okay, and yeah, the sidebar is now ready. Now we'll move on to building the right section of our home page. Alright, so now we will be building this part. What you need to do is first, let's close this, and what I'll do is I'll add a comment sidebar. Sidebar ends. Alright, Alt Shift F format. Now this one, this H2 overview. But before everything, or rather, main, here I will be adding the class P2. Okay, but what's here? Here it's like this. Why? Don't worry. Px2 and py, let's say 5. Oh wait, this is here, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so p2. Yeah, now it looks good. And HR tag. Okay, this is not covering it 100%. So we should rather give the border actually. I will write, and here what we will give is, so style width will be calc 100% minus 280 pixel. Like this, and pb2. Yeah, now it looks good. Now I will be having like card shadow lg. Here I will also have row. Call lg3, call md6, call 11, justify content center. Okay. It will be like this. Dot card title. This will be h2. And yeah, what was it? Total minutes spent. This is too large, so FS6 like this. Also, sorry, P2. Span dot text secondary dot FS6 in meetings. Now p.fs1 dot text success any number. Also here let's give an HR tag, sorry, like this one. And what we can do is, okay, this is text primary, and this is kind of thin, so what I can do is fw light like this. Okay, now what I want to do is okay, let's give some more padding actually, py or let's say p4 only. This is good. Now I will copy this card, also here I will add a gap 4, also pt4 like this. Total users enrolled like 100k plus. Okay, what else you can give? Can you give like total meetings, like 1000. Okay, so this is our top section. All right, top section, and this is now done. Now we will be moving on to building the this upcoming events section. All right, so let's start building this upcoming event section where we'll building this beautiful card and this modal as well, like this. The same thing we'll be copying here as well. So let's get started for building that. So for this section, I will be doing a bit of copy paste here. At first I will remove this border bottom thing. I will rather do HR like this, and I will copy this, or rather I will copy this. My will be 5 upcoming events. Okay, this is showing MT will be 5. Okay, this thing I will be fixing. Position fixed. Okay, then it will sticky left 0, top 0. Now it is fine. Okay, now in this Bootstrap I will go to the cards. So docs card, this one I will copy. Okay, here. Now the image, I will tell you what to do about the image. Here simply I will right click and copy this thing only. Control C, and here Control V. Like this. This looks good. Indian primary, register, another button to decline. Okay, like this will be meeting for tech meetup. Okay, this is just random description, and I will have one more p tag showing the time, but before that hr tag, a p tag dot text secondary, and here it will be like tomorrow 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time, HR. Okay, like this. That's how you build a card. And now what about on click of this opening a modal? Well, go to this modal. Here I will copy this on the register. And I will copy this modal. Modal I will be adding to the very end. I mean very end, here only. Schedule meeting. Okay, so since it will be starting at 5, but you may be joining it at 6 or 7, like that. So that's why you can schedule according to your own choice. And here the modal body, input, date, time, local, and here form control. Look at that. And here this will be like btn, like secondary only, but this will be for cancel, and this will be for submit. You can register and like you can change this whatever. So the modal is also working, and now another section that we are going to build. These other cards you can build by yourself, take it as a homework. Now the past event highlights. The past event highlights section we are going to build. I will now like again the copy pasting work. And here I will remove this time, remove this HR tag, remove this one, view highlights, and look at that. Now here you can give BTN secondary like this. Alright, so that's it about our home page, and our website is done. Now let's like view this in full. You view this in full. Okay, you can add more cards. You can add justify content center, it is currently, but you can add it like flex start. So yeah, we have now completed our project and it is quite working fine, guys. Alright, that is how we build this like static event management platform using the Bootstrap thing. And the basic purpose was to teach you how to use these modals, how to use like auth, the basic authentication. Although we are using local storage, but still going forward we will be using databases as well. I just want you to understand how the authentication will work on the front end side. Okay, so see you in the next video. The source code will be provided in the description only, so don't worry about that. Do check out the playlist for other projects, and also check out our courses as well in order to upskill and stay out of the crowd. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye.